last Friday they were at the Obasma Summit to witness it, but unfortunately, because of issues relating to time, they had to leave abruptly. But then they are here with me. They'll be leaving for the United States this evening, hopefully. But we shall be having a conversation about their experience thus far. I know there's been a lot going on. A little bit about the cultural shock here in Ghana, and of course some of the nice places that they've been to, and maybe they've been able to also demystify some of the myths surrounding the African continent, some of the things that they didn't expect to see here, but then they've been able to see. So a hearty good morning to you, Jordan. This is Jordan.
Yes.
Okay, and then Makai.
Yes.
Right. It's such a pleasure having you on the show this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Without further ado, I'd want to find out from you. You've been in Ghana for the past week. What has been the experience thus far? And I'll start with you, Makai.
The experience has been like completely way different than I thought it was. Coming here, I thought like it was going to be totally different, and it caught me by surprise in a good way. It's been like everything that I didn't expect to see, but it's been blowing my mind.
I mean, talk about things that you didn't expect to see. I want you to dwell on that.
Okay. Well, like in America, a lot of you see that from Africa is like more like desert or like savanna, stuff like that. Like a lot of more animals, like lions and zebras. But here it's more of like a city, like an actual like city, and it's not like abandoned or anything. It's like a huge community. It's way more well built than I thought it would be. So.
And let me come to you, Jordan.
Same here. It's been a very eye-opening experience. Like he said, over in America, you don't really learn too much about Africa. You learn, you know, it's like a safari. Y'all don't have the things that we do, but coming, it's almost like another America here.
Great. And I mean, what are some of the things that you've seen that you are very much impressed with?
One thing that I'm very impressed with would be, I would say y'all's ability to get up and get stuff done. In America, our day usually starts at about 10 a.m. Y'all are up and busy and working before the sun even comes up, so I want to applaud y'all on that. I really love that, enjoy seeing everybody get up and get stuff done.
And Makai, I know you've been in Accra, but then you've been to other parts of the country as well. You've been to the central region, which is arguably the most important part of Ghana historically, because this is where the first slave ships, first made their way to, carried our ancestors overseas and all of that. So what has been the experience over there thus far? I'm sure you went to the Cape Coast Castle as well.
Yeah. So when we went to the last bath, it was interesting. I wasn't expecting that, but the experience there, and when we went to go see the river, it was eye-opening. Like the doors are still right there, and like there's pictures of like the slaves and like what they were doing at that time, and then just learning about the history of the river and like how there's still shackles and chains in the water. That was very opening. We don't learn about that at all in America. I never knew about a slave bath or a slave castaway in Africa at all. So it was kind of a new experience for me. I took in a lot of new information from it.
And Jordan, was it the same for you? Seeing that this was a place that your ancestors used to be, and that they had to go through that very inhumane, process.
Yes,
of being
it was
transported to the United States or other parts of the world.
Yes, it was very chilling knowing that we had to go through that to get to where we are today. And I took a lot of it in, and it makes me appreciate the life that we have a lot more.
Great. Now, I feel that there are certain things about Ghana that you've seen that you're not too enthused with. Let's look at that. Let's look at the cultural shock. Wow. Y'all do this here? I want to find out from you, what are some of the things that you've seen that are stupefied you?
Probably just driving down the street and like seeing that there's people that come up to you with like different types of food, accessories, waters, drinks and stuff like that, and like paintings. They don't do that in America. No.
Right.
Yeah. The roads are usually just empty, it's just full of cars, and like, yeah, you don't see that in America. So that really shocked me, and it made me kind of happy that they are comfortable enough to come up to you and ask you if you would like to purchase anything.
Yeah. Well, that's how we live over here. Right, Jordan.
I would say the friendliness and, you know, the hospitality. Over in America, a lot of the things that you do, for example, everybody says, you know, welcome, good morning, how are you? In America, it's almost like a chore to do that for people. We're not used to, you know, being welcomed by people. Everyone here is so friendly.
Now, I mean, away from your experience here in Ghana, let's talk about the kids-free trip to Africa and, I mean, the whole experience about it. This is an initiative that my good friend Paul Berlin has been, you know, championing, and you're grateful to be a part of it. How has the experience been thus far?
It's been a great experience. I would definitely do it again. It's been way better than what I thought it was. Coming into it, like I said, I didn't expect to see as much or to do as much, but thanks to Paul and the whole radio station, I've been able to see and explore way more than I thought I would and learn a lot more about my history.
How important is this initiative?
I would say that this is a very important initiative. I would encourage everyone to come to Ghana or to Africa to learn more about not only themselves but their history and where they come from.
Great. And I mean, kudos to Paul too, by the way. With the conversation I had with him last Friday, he told me that over, I think 26 kids have been able to come to Africa and I mean, feel that experience, have that experience. And this place is always home.
Yes.
I mean, this place is always home. I think that every Black American traces their ancestry back to Africa,
Yes.
so it is always home. So I'm sure you are going back to the United States with lots of memories,
Yes.
lots of which is the most memorable, I mean, moment for you?
I would say my most memorable thing coming down here was going to the village and meeting all the children. Everybody was so welcoming and I felt a lot of love. I was able to dance with people. Everyone hugged me and surrounded me with just a lot of love and joy, and I would very much encourage a lot of people to come down here and meet, you know, their family. Even though it's probably not all blood, it felt like one big family.
Same for you?
Yes, and I would say definitely being able to see like how you guys get up in the morning and like you guys start your day and you guys don't stop until like the day is literally over. Like you guys don't stop. The dedication to sell stuff and get money and continue to grow is like way better than in America.
Right. And I understand you two are from different communities in the United States. Which one of them is from Florida?
I'm from Florida.
Okay, and you are
From
from
Michigan, yeah.
Missouri?
Michigan.
Michigan, okay. Wow, interesting. And then the other folks that are from different parts of the United States?
No, they're from
Florida and Michigan.
Florida and
Yeah.
Michigan. Wow, interesting. So, I mean, for the umpteenth time, I want to say kudos to Paul Berlin
Yes.
for spearheading this particular initiative. And by the way, this is an all-expense paid trip as well, so
Yes.
you don't have to pay a cent.
No.
Yeah, well, interesting. I personally will be looking forward to having you guys again in future.
Yes.
And when you go back to the United States, let them know that Africa is not a safari.
Right.
I mean, there's so much more to the continent. And for Ghana particularly, I think one thing that makes us distinct is that level of hospitality.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like every Ghanaian is hospitable. You know, they want to even surrender their seat for you. Or would you have a seat?
Right.
Good morning, how are you? Like, we do care a lot.
Right.
We do care a lot. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for having
it's been such a pleasure. And wish you the safest of journeys back to the United
Thank
States. And once again, kudos to Paul, who has been spearheading this particular initiative. You're doing a humorous job, and we hope that wherever the resources are coming from, it should come in multiple folds so that you can bring more kids from the United States to Africa so that they come and see the motherland. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Well, this will draw curtains on today's edition of the headline segment of the show. I'll be having the newspaper review segment. The Honourable Member of Parliament for the Nabdam constituency, Honourable Ket Nawani, he'll be joining me in a third. Also, I'll be having Solomon Owusu of the New Patriotic Party, as well as Nananto Amrichi. He has returned from the United Kingdom. He's going to be joining me on the show to discuss topical African and Ghanaian issues. Do not go anywhere. But then we'll show you the stories that are trending on the front pages of the various newspapers. Do not go anywhere to stay.